Welcome to the Explainer. So, artificial intelligence is pretty much everywhere now, right? It's fast becoming the go-to tool for businesses, big and small. But as we weave it into everything we do, a really critical question pops up. Are you actually harnessing all that power safely?
And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Is the AI you're bringing into your business a genuine growth engine, or is it a hidden time bomb just waiting to go off? Because honestly, getting this right is the difference between soaring ahead and, well, a complete disaster.
To figure that out, we first have to get our heads around the new reality of AI. What used to be this super complex, expensive tool only for the tech giants is now accessible, it's affordable, and it's right there in the hands of businesses just like yours. So you see, the question is no longer if you should adopt AI. That ship has sailed. The real question is how you do it. Because while it's an absolutely critical tool for growth and efficiency, using its power means you're playing by a whole new set of rules.
And ignoring those rules? Well, that brings us straight to the high stakes and the hidden risks. The very same technology that can put your business into hyperdrive can also expose it to some really serious and often totally unseen dangers.
I want you to think about these risks kind of like a chain reaction. A data breach, for instance, isn't just a simple security slip-up. It can absolutely obliterate customer trust overnight. An algorithmic bias you didn't even know was there, that can do real damage to your brand. And just one bad prediction from the AI can kick off a whole cascade of terrible business decisions. These aren't just tech problems. No way. They are fundamental threats to your business.
And what's the ultimate fallout from all this? Loss of customer trust, painful legal penalties, and significant, sometimes permanent, brand damage. That is the real cost of getting AI wrong.
Okay, so that's the scary part. That's the scale of the problem. But the good news is there's a clear path forward. And it all starts with building your entire AI strategy on a solid foundation of 3 core principles, what we'll call the 3 pillars of trust.
Responsible AI is really built on these 3 simple but incredibly powerful ideas: safety, trust, and responsibility. And listen, these aren't just buzzwords to put on a slide. They are completely interconnected. If you neglect just one of them, you can bet the others will eventually come crumbling down.
First up is safety. You can think of this as the technical foundation, the bedrock. It means your AI has to be secure from threats, it has to be predictable in how it behaves, and, this is a big one, it has to be in full compliance with all the laws and regulations. Without this, nothing else even matters.
Next, you've got trust. This is the human element. Your customers, your own employees. They're not going to have any confidence in a mysterious black box. Trust is built on transparency, on being able to clearly answer the question, hey, why did the AI make that decision?
And finally, there's responsibility. This is where your company's ethics and values actually meet the algorithm. It means you are actively designing your AI to avoid bias, and most importantly, you're always keeping a human in the loop for those critical, high-stakes decisions.
So, we have our guiding principles, but how do you actually put them into practice? That brings us to your AI Safety Playbook, a really practical framework you can start using right away.
A great way to put this into action is with something called the STAR framework. It's just a simple logical flow. You start by securing your data. From there, you build transparency with your users. That naturally leads to clear accountability, and you keep it all going with constant risk assessment and monitoring. Think of it as your own personal navigation chart for safe AI.
So what can you do today? Start small and be specific. Figure out exactly what you want to use AI for. Build a simple policy for how you'll govern it. Be super careful when you select vendors. This is not the place to cut corners. Train your teams so they get it and set up a clear feedback loop. These are real, practical steps that make responsible AI totally achievable.
Now for the best part. Getting all this right isn't just about avoiding risk. It is about unlocking a huge reward. This is the real, tangible payoff of responsible AI.
Let this one sink in. This is the key takeaway of this whole explainer. Responsible AI is not some ethical chore you have to stomach. It is a direct driver of profitability.
It's not just the right thing to do. It's the smartest thing you can do for your bottom line, period.
And hey, the data completely backs this up. When you compare businesses that have a clear, thought-out AI ethics policy to those that don't, the impact on customer trust is, well, it's dramatic. And in today's market, that trust isn't just a feeling, it's one of your most valuable assets. So what does all that trust actually get you? Higher customer retention rates. I mean, think about that for a second. It costs 5 times more to go out and get a new customer than it does to keep an existing one. That trust you built doesn't just feel good, it directly boosts your growth by creating loyal customers who actually stick around.
And it's not just about the money coming in, it's also about saving money. Businesses that are proactive see huge reductions in their compliance costs. We're talking about avoiding massive fines, legal fees, and the operational chaos that comes from getting into regulatory trouble. This is the absolute definition of playing offense instead of defense.
So we've gone from risk all the way to reward. We've seen that doing AI safely isn't a limitation, it's a launchpad for a stronger, more resilient, more profitable business. The only question left is the one you have to answer for your own company. How will you make trust your greatest competitive advantage?